Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new around here, welcome. My name is Becca. I'm a registered dietitian and I make lots of videos about health and nutrition, wellness, intuitive eating, as well as some lifestyle videos as well. So I would absolutely love for you to subscribe and stick around. But in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how do you know what your ideal weight is. I talk a lot here on my channel about intuitive eating and listening to your body and just kind of letting your body do its thing and, stop trying to micromanage it. And I think this causes some confusion as far as weight goes, because I get a lot of people asking me, well, Becca, if I just let my body do whatever it wants, I'm gonna gain a ton of weight. So I want to kind of speak to that today and talk to you guys about what exactly an ideal weight is and how you can kind of figure out what yours is. And it's not surprising to me at all that there is confusion about weight, because diet culture, we are swimming constantly in diet culture messages. It's very pervasive, and diet culture tells us that in order to be healthy, we should relentlessly be pursuing a lower weight and a smaller body. It also equates thin bodies to being healthier bodies, and that those who are in thin bodies have even higher moral virtue, which is really messed up, honestly. And it's not just diet culture. I mean, weight loss messages come from healthcare, from your doctors. Doctors are always telling people they should be losing weight for various reasons, when a lot of times it's not actually warranted. If you look at the research for weight loss, which I've talked extensively here on my channel, you can check out really so many of my videos, but especially the Why Diets Don't Work video. Weight loss diets don't really work, yet they're still being prescribed all the time. So no matter where you turn, you're being told that you should be, at a lower weight or in a smaller body, which really does not make any sense biologically, and we need to stop doing this. I have said countless times here on my channel before that if you can get to a place where you can, learn to get in touch with your body so that you can honor its hunger and fullness cues, not live and die by them, but honor them, and also learn to eat in a way that makes you feel great by incorporating a lot of healthy whole foods, but also enjoying, all the delicious foods that are out there, and, in a way that's not going to make you feel horrible. If you can kind of pursue and find that balance, eventually your weight is going to land at a certain point. When you are living in that kind of carefree, easier, no micromanagement situation or lifestyle, your weight is going to land at a certain point. And I truly believe that that is where your body is meant to be. And this belief really comes from what is called the SetPoint Theory, which basically theorizes that every body, just like hair color, unless you dye it, and eye color and height and different traits, all of these things are genetically determined, and the SetPoint Theory believes that weight is one of them. So we are all born with a predetermined adult weight range, not a specific number, but a range, and that everybody is going to be slightly different and have this certain weight range that it's programmed to dwell in, because that is going to be the healthiest for that specific body, and that is the weight or weight range where that specific body will function best. Now this is going to look different on every single body, just like our hair and eye color, height, all of those things are so different. We vary greatly. Our weights and our body compositions will also vary greatly, and we're all going to look so different, and that is absolutely okay. Now, just because bodies do have these optimal ranges or set points doesn't necessarily mean that everyone is within that range their whole life, or even at certain points in their life. So it is very possible to go below that healthy, happy, optimal range if you are partaking in any kind of food restriction or exercising a lot. It is possible to go below that range. Is it necessarily the healthiest for your body? No, but it is possible. And the pendulum can also swing the other way. It is possible to go beyond that happy, optimal range and put more weight on your body than, it would necessarily desire, through not being active whatsoever, not eating nutrient-dense whole foods that are going to fuel you, basically just not taking care of yourself. Everyone's ideal weight is going to be very different, but it's basically the general weight range that you can maintain without any means of restriction while eating well to fuel yourself and to feel good, but also not keeping yourself from enjoying certain foods or, you know, certain activities that may not fit into a clean eating lifestyle that would maybe be viewed as unhealthy. But it's also allowing yourself to enjoy those things as well because they make your soul happy. You gotta have the blend of the two in order to be one whole, complete, happy person, both physically and mentally. And when you are, that is where you will find that set point weight where you belong, where your body is meant to be, and that is what your ideal weight would be. And this is why I think intuitive eating is so important and truly the key to leading a healthy, happy lifestyle, because intuitive eating allows you to actually focus on your own body and what its needs are, what it's asking for, and not what some outside source or tool or program is dictating. And when it comes to intuitive eating, I think this is where people tend to get confused or tend to just start rejecting it, because they will just say, oh, Becca, if I just got rid of all of the food rules and ate whatever I want, I would feel horrible, I would gain a ton of weight, and that would not be healthy. And I can't argue with that. That would definitely not be healthy. But here's the thing, intuitive eating is not just ditching all the food rules and stopping there. That is certainly part of it, but intuitive eating is ditching all the food rules and then figuring out what makes you feel good or what makes you not feel so good when it comes to food. It's listening to your body, it's learning how it feels and, you know, what it takes to make your body feel good, and then honoring that and respecting that and going through your whole life using that as your compass and your tool to navigate all food situations in a way that you can make yourself feel good but also enjoy, because you know when to stop and you know what is right for your individual body. And when you are at that point where you can go through life that way, where you've gotten in tune with your body, you know what makes you feel good, but also you know how to enjoy things you want to enjoy, but not do it in a way that overdoes it and makes you feel awful, and then you get in this weird vicious cycle of now I need to feel better again, and then you binge, and then you feel awful, and then you need to get clean again, and blah 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 blah. When you can just get rid of all of that and just actually be able to eat intuitively, listen to your body, honor it, respect it, but also live your life and enjoy it, this is where you will find that set point, that ideal weight. That is where you're meant to be. It may not line up with what, you know, society or diet culture or even healthcare deems as a healthy, you know, body or even a beautiful body, but screw that. Like, no, don't conform to society. You have to learn how to love your own body for what it is and for all that it does. And it's going to be different for everyone. We are all so incredibly different. I mean, if you think about us from a genetic standpoint, we are all so crazy different, and weight shouldn't be anything different. And also, I just want to say something. As women, think about how much our bodies change, you know, over a lifetime. I mean, you know, first we're teenagers that haven't even gone through puberty yet, and then we all of a sudden go through puberty and our bodies change, and then all of a sudden we get pregnant and our bodies change, and then, you know, we have multiple kids and our bodies really change, and then we get older and our metabolism slows and our bodies change. We go through menopause and our bodies change. Our bodies are constantly changing. So if you go through your whole life, your kind of buoy or your anchor as far as your body image, self-acceptance, self-love, if focusing on the size of your body and your body composition and specifically your weight, that number, you are setting yourself up to be on an emotional roller coaster your whole life. You are constantly going to be going up and down. And when you look at how a woman's body evolves over a lifetime, I mean, there's no way around it. You are going to be all over the place physically, but then mentally, if you are attaching yourself to a certain weight or to a certain body throughout your life, because it's impossible. So instead, let's drop all that madness, and why don't we just focus on feeling good, both physically, very important, but also mentally. That is one thing that we can continue to pursue and maintain our whole lives, and that is generally something, of course things happen, but that is generally something that we can count on and we can work towards. That is a healthy goal and isn't setting us up for failure, because diets and focusing on weight and trying to make it lower and smaller and blah blah blah, that is setting yourself up for failure. Research tells us that. No one succeeds on a diet, and if you are a weight loss success story, most of those people have developed disordered eating patterns, and then your mental health suffers, and then you're no longer healthy either. So we've got to stop worrying about looking a certain way, and you know, everybody is different. Small bodies, big bodies, we've got to accept them all. If you are allowing yourself to just truly be yourself, then there's nothing better that you can do. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you found it helpful, and wherever you are on your health and wellness and maybe even intuitive eating journey, I just want to send my love out to you. You have totally got this. You are strong, you are beautiful, you deserve all the health in the world, and I just want you to know that you are amazing no matter what you look like, and I am behind you 100%. I just want health for people. That is the main reason that I started this channel, and health comes in all different shapes and sizes. It's going to look different across all people because, again, hello, genetics, we're so different. But I hope that you guys were able, again, to learn something from this video, and I really appreciate you watching it. If you have yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd absolutely love to have you here on my channel, and also if you want to follow me on Instagram as well, I'm on there almost all the time and would love to hang out with you on there as well. But that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!